Hello, everyone. We are very excited to bring to you our webinar on the Thai charter market. It's very high in demand from brokers and CAs around the world, and Elliot Cousins is going to take you through our agenda for today.
So we're going to cover a lot of ground and focus on Thailand, but briefly, we want to just give a recap or an introduction to what we do at Ankor Software and what we are building as the gateway to the Asia Pacific yacht charter market. We're going to hear from Gordon Fernandez from Asia Pacific Super Yachts around the ins and outs of chartering in Thailand, focusing on the regulatory aspects of it. We're then going to hear from some of the central agents who have yachts on the Ankor platform, and we're really privileged to hear from them today, both looking at the yachts as well as the Thai itinerary options that they can present.
Quick run through of our products that we have at Ankor. Firstly is calendars, which we're going to go into a little bit more detail on. The world's fastest growing double-sided live availability calendar for yachts around the world, used by central agencies and charter brokers daily. Secondly is our itinerary builder, 5,000 locations, 275 off-the-shelf itineraries, all descriptions written by local travel experts, connected to a 7,600 charter database that you can create itineraries in a matter of minutes. E-contracts, this is built by us in partnership with DocuSign and written by the world's largest maritime law firm for day, term, and addendums. Lastly is Design Studio, our in-house marketing team that leverages our itineraries tool to build beautiful, stunning presentations, landing pages, brochures for private aviation, of course, the yachting industry, and also luxury hotels and travel agencies around the world.
And it's been quite an exciting growth story for the Ankor calendar since we did launch earlier this year in January with, at the time, quite a humble 15 central agents and 117 yachts. And since then, we have grown rapidly to become the gateway to the Asia Pacific and Middle East market. And currently, we have 139 central agents on board, more coming on every day and week, and over 1,400 yachts, including the largest fleet in the Asia Pacific and Middle East region.
That's a great point for those of you that may not have used Ankor calendars before. As Elliot just spoke to, we have both the largest fleet by far of day and term charter super yachts in the region, and also the largest network and customer base of charter brokers that are looking for yachts around the world for their customers. The other key thing to take away is for all of our products, we are backed by the best technology team in yachting, built on top of the most secure, GDPR compliant data set, which we never ask for customer data. We're the only solution in the market that doesn't request that. And we also have 24/5 support of our team around the world. Again, we are the only company in yachting that has that level of technology and customer support.
And so now onto the main course that we're here to talk about, which is chartering in Thailand, and in partnership with the central agents who have their yachts listed, a sample selection you can see there, all of which can be found on the Ankor calendar platform. Thailand is what we're here to talk about, and it's really interesting because it's only been since 2021 that Thailand has opened its waters to foreign flagged super yachts. And in doing so, they unlocked a huge market opportunity as an alternative winter destination. They've also introduced super yacht chartering to the very large high net worth luxury travel market in Asia, who do spend big dollars already in Thailand traveling there on land. I say winter destination, but it's not entirely accurate. There are various parts of Thailand where it is suitable for chartering for up to 10 months of the year. And increasingly, we're hearing about owners looking to base yachts there all year round, both for the winter and summer seasons, to take advantage of that extended charter period. We're now going to hear from Gordon Fernandez from Asia Pacific Super Yachts, and he's going to take us through the ins and outs of chartering in Thailand, including some of the import tax considerations for both owners and charterers, as well as the requirements around getting a Thai charter license and obtaining that through a local fiscal representative on the ground in Thailand.
And I'm very happy to introduce you to one of our speakers today, Gordon Fernandez, who is the General Manager, CEO of Asia Pacific Super Yachts. And I'd love, Gordon, for you to introduce yourself, let the people in the audience know, your background and a little bit about what you do in your role within the Thai and broader Asia Pacific market.
Good morning, Mike. Thank you very much for having me. Hello, listeners. I hope everybody's doing well in whatever part of the world you're in. My name is Gordon Fernandez, as Mike has already said. I now currently reside in Phuket, Thailand. I actually come from a place called Goa, but judging by my accent, you might understand that I grew up in London. I was working in London for, in those days, a small company called Apple, and who were technically bankrupt at that time. And Steve Jobs had come back when I left, and basically everything he said was true. And look at Apple now. I came to Thailand 27 years ago on a 2-week holiday, and basically I haven't left, and I still live in paradise. I love it over here. I still love London and everything else over there, but really Phuket, Thailand is home now.
Gordon, as part of our research for this webinar, we've heard from a few of our central agencies in Thailand that there is a new super yacht charter license which can be issued for Thailand. This is, for a lot of our American and European brokerages, going to be very new for them. I'd love if you could give us some background on what that really means.
One thing to mention is you need to have a Thai company in order to process the charter license. That company acts as a conduit to the government, and they will pay all the necessary fees, and they are responsible. If anything goes wrong, i.e. the tax or any of the fees are not paid, then they are responsible and they are liable for it. The various organizations here in Phuket have been pushing for a charter license for as long as I can remember. I would say 10 years plus. The Thai government have always been against it because they felt it was going to have a big impact on the local industry. Unfortunately, what they didn't realize is there aren't many yachts here over 24 meters which are Thai registered. So after a long, lengthy discussion, as I say, 10 years plus, finally, we have a super yacht Thailand charter license, which is viable. Any yacht over 24 meters plus can apply. There is a criteria which is normal for any charter yacht around the world, which are, things like insurance. You've got to have a proper captain, general stuff, which I'm sure most yachts that want to charter here will already have. The charter license is valid for 1 year, but you can apply for the charter license over multiple years. So you can keep on going for 5, 10 years, staying here. There's not a problem. The actual yacht could stay here for 3 years legally, but all they need to do is drive out and go to Langkawi, Malaysia overnight, and then come back again. And then they can do another 3 years in 6-month segments. Basically, there is quite a bit of paperwork to do, but it's, like I say, all achievable. And the only other thing that I think is very interesting that the charter brokers need to know is there is a 17% tax and charge on top of the charter fee, which the charter client should pay for. The owner of the yacht also has to pay a fee in order to get the charter license, because we have to get a survey done and to process the paperwork. But that fee is very reasonable. I think it's in the region of 5,000 euros. We, of course, here at Asia Pacific Super Yachts can help with the whole charter license application. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions or you have any inquiries on somebody who would need a license.
Now, logistics. Tell me about the airport. Tell me about private jet and how people can fly into Bangkok from the US and from Europe, and kind of walk through how that works in Thailand.
We actually now have a private jet terminal. It's only 2 years old, but of course, for anybody who's coming in and they've got their private jet, they don't want to be mingling in the airport terminal with everybody else. So we now have that facility which can help people flying in.
Gordon, can you tell me what sort of guest facilities are there when people arrive? Is there a marina in the area that can facilitate and service that?
There's actually 4 operational marinas. 2 of them are specifically super yacht marinas. One of the marinas can take 350 yachts, And I hope people are surprised about that, because when I first got here, I never imagined that we would have a marina that could take 350 yachts. Currently, the maximum size of a yacht that can go into the marina is about 90 meters. But there is another 2 marinas which are going to be operational. One starting actually now, this month. They say that they're going to be able to, within 2 years, take a yacht of 120 meters. And the other marina will be opening, they say, in 3 years' time. And they say they're going to have 50 berths for boats 50 meters. So I think with the infrastructure that we've already got and the infrastructure that's coming, that captains can be catered for and owners. But of course, for charter guests, it means that the yacht doesn't have to be at anchor and they need to get wet. They can actually walk down a dock. One other thing which I think is interesting, not so much for the charter brokers, but it is all intertwined when they're speaking to owners who might want to charter here, is we do actually have a shipyard with an 800-ton travel lift here. And we've also got a 500-ton travel lift on the mainland. So in theory, the yacht can also get their work done here. And of course, we now have the labor force to do that work, and it's at very competitive rates.
Gordon, I'm very interested to understand how safe is Thailand. You hear stories from people from overseas, might be, is it close to a region that has piracy? How safe really is it? Please walk through our American and Caribbean and European brokers, like how safe is Thailand?
Let me tell you, I've been here for 27 years. We have never had any attack on a white boat or any yacht over 20 meters since I've been here, that to my knowledge. When you come to Thailand, especially, and Asia in general, it's very, very safe here.
Well, Gordon, this has been, I thought I knew Thailand a lot from having been there 20 times myself, but I've learned a lot from you in just this short period of time. So thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure, and looking forward to working with you more closely going forward. Thank you, Gordon.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you very much for everybody listening, and sawadee ka.
Well, everyone, now we're going to walk through and get to meet in person live some of our central agencies, their fleet, and their recommended itineraries, so you walk away with a much better understanding of the beautiful fleet on offer and the cruising regions and itineraries that are available to your charterers.
Dear colleagues, nice to meet you. My name is Julia Hawkins, Boat in the Bay Charter Agency. We have been working in Phuket for 7 years, and we manage a fleet of charter motor yachts from 40 to 90 feet. I would like to introduce some of our boats to you. Boat in the Bay has listed 3 boats with Ankor, 2 motor yachts and 1 powerboat, and we plan to add 2 more boats to the platform in the next few months. Our first boat is MCY 86 Bake Asia. The best thing about this yacht is her amazing space. Our clients love the bow area and the large flybridge. Bake Asia offers 4 beautiful cabins for up to 8 guests, and her cruising speed is a comfortable 13 knots with a stabilizing system for the best experience. Our next boat is Princess S65 Kati. She's a beautiful sport bridge motor yacht in immaculate condition. Thanks to her stabilizing system, Kati offers a comfortable cruising at up to 20 knots, and this makes her perfect for island hopping in the Andaman Sea. Kati accommodates up to 12 guests on day charters or 6 guests in 3 cabins overnight. And one more boat listed with Ankor is our Axopar 37 Leela. She's a perfect island hopping powerboat with a cruising speed of 25 knots. She also can be chartered as a support boat for a bigger vessel. Leela has a cabin with a toilet and offers a very comfortable cruising for up to 6 guests. And finally, I'd like to say a few words about Phuket's cruising grounds. Our favorite 7-day itinerary from Phuket to Rock Islands and back to Phuket includes sites and activities for every taste. dramatic cliffs and sea caves of Pangabe, Krabi, and Riley Peninsula, followed by the world-famous Phi Phi Islands with Maya Bay, which you can really see in privacy only on an overnight charter. Then we go south to the idyllic islands of Ha and Rock, where marine life and diving are superb. And we explore Racha Islands that some of our clients actually compare to the Maldives, and also Coral and Maiton Islands. So plenty of clear waters and white sandy beaches. Thank you very much. Boat in the Bay team is looking forward to helping you with charter inquiries for Phuket area.
I've been invited to speak of Thailand today, in particular Phuket. Where is Phuket? It's positioned off the west coast of Thailand and sits on the Andaman Sea, often known as the Pearl of the Andaman. In recent times, Phuket has transitioned to tourism being its primary source of income. It has the network for the super yachts out there in terms of provisioning and transport, fueling, etc. But it still retains that charm that the island has always had, together with the warm smiles of the local people. So why go? I've been there multiple times, and I can tell you, you have vast, stunning beaches, vibrant cuisine, warm welcomes from the locals. There's diverse shopping and nightlife, should you wish to find it, national parks, the history, ancient temples and monuments. Phuket offers a plethora of experiences to truly immerse oneself in local life and history, island hop on your chosen charter yacht, to vibrant destinations offering rich cultural experiences. Where to go? What itinerary would one choose? So to start, in one of the marinas, you would be collected there after your flight into the international airport. Cruise from there down to Peng Naga Bay. Here you can go and explore the James Bond Island. This is an island that was featured in The Man with the Golden Gun back in the 1970s. Explore nearby caves and coves, whether that be on paddleboard, kayak, or just relaxing in the tender being taken around. Koh Chong. This has some spectacular kayaking through mangroves and also offers walking trails should you wish to go ashore. Van Bok Koranai National Park. This is famed for its spectacular rock formations, the famous hongs that we always associate with Thailand that come majestically out of the turquoise waters. There's also breathtaking national lagoons in this area to explore. Rock Knock Anchorage. This is great for the energetic guests that want to make the most of the yacht's super yacht toys, playing on the water, or they can hike on terra firma. They have options. Moving on to Tarateo Island. This is really a place to explore for your privacy and seclusion. Not many other charter yachts go there. It's off the beaten track of the tourism boats that you find out in Phuket. And I believe it's a great spot for scuba diving. Your final passage would be onwards back to the marinas for your disembarkation in Phuket, or alternatively, you could consider finishing in Langkawi and cruise further south to disembark in Langkawi. Whether one is immersing in local culture or relaxing at an elephant sanctuary or just enjoying a quiet swim in a very tranquil bay, Phuket invigorates your senses, making it the perfect getaway. It is the super yacht hub of Southeast Asia. Any interest in Northern Sun or for your eyes only, please come back to me. This could be for a multi-generational family, friends. Both yachts cover all options. I have testimonials for both and looking to book for winter this year and into spring, summer next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Giles from Pattaya Yacht Charters. We are based in Southeast Asia's largest marina called Ocean Marina Jomtien, which is located in Thailand's eastern seaboard. Today, I'd like to introduce to you guys a few of the yachts that we manage. Firstly is our beautiful 40-meter Benetti Classic Supreme called Asia Poseidon, which I'm currently on board. She has just completed her 10-year marina survey and is presented in a phenomenal condition. We have 3 delightful one-week charter itineraries in the 3 cruising grounds we operate in. The first is our local Pattaya archipelago. The second, located 110 nautical miles away, is the Koh Chang National Marine Park, and located 220 nautical miles away is the Koh Samui archipelago. In our local Pattaya archipelago, we have over 35 pristine islands within a 60 nautical mile radius. The Pattaya archipelago offers fantastic all year round calm water cruising. And even in Pattaya's gentle wet season, there's an offshore microclimate where most of the time it's raining on the mainland, it's completely dry at the local islands. Ultimately, I feel our fantastic one-week Pattaya charter suits a younger crowd who would like a mix of everything from serene beaches to high-octane water sports and some mainland partying. Our second one-week charter destination is at 52-island Koh Chang National Marine Park, and is my personal favourite cruising ground in all of Thailand. It truly is a breathtaking, untouched tropical paradise of natural beauty. In fact, I would call it Thailand's best-kept secret. The region retains its untouched charm, free from the mass tourism prevalent at the more famous Phuket cruising grounds. The Koh Chang archipelago is a mecca for high-end luxury yacht charters with the utmost privacy. We need to let the secret out of the bag, and with Asia Poseidon, I hope we can do this. Our third one-week charter destination is at the spectacular Koh Samui archipelago, which is popular from mid-May until the end of September. The Samui archipelago is famed for its plethora of crystal clear blue waters, palm-fringed powdery white sandy beaches, and lively nightlife. As mentioned earlier in the video, here at Pattaya Yacht Charters, we also manage some smaller yachts. 2 of the most popular are our incredibly well-priced and well-maintained Sunseeker Manhattan 64 and the gorgeous 66-foot classic British motor yacht called Ambition. As a company, we are highly flexible and motivated to deliver first-class yacht charters. All inquiries are more than welcome, no matter the budget and no matter how bizarre the request may be. Cheers.
Discover the ultimate sailing adventure in Thailand, where pristine waters and breathtaking scenery await. At Group Island Spirit Thailand, we offer charter services in 3 stunning destinations: Phuket, Koh Chang, and Koh Samui. Start your journey in Phuket, a top cruising area with world-class marinas, snorkeling spots, and hidden coves, perfect for island-hopping adventures. Or sail to the Koh Chang archipelago, known for its serene atmosphere and rich biodiversity. With over 50 islands to explore, enjoy secluded anchorages and delightful dining options away from the crowds. Finally, head to Koh Samui, where tropical luxury meets vibrant culture. Discover nearby islands, savor gourmet dining, or relax in stunning turquoise waters. Welcome to the breathtaking Andaman Islands. This tropical paradise is not just a destination, it's an experience waiting to be explored. Today, we're diving into the world of sailing in the Andaman Islands, where adventure meets serenity. With over 570 islands, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are known for their crystal-clear waters and stunning coastlines. Sailing here offers a unique way to discover hidden gems, explore vibrant marine life, and soak up the sun. Sailing in the Andaman Islands is an adventure that combines natural beauty, thrilling activities, tranquility, or adventure. These islands have something for everyone.
Hello everyone, my name is Moritz. I'm originally from Germany but grew up in Indonesia, and I am the owner and operator of Venides Liverboard, a luxury wooden yacht almost 40 meters long, operating across the Indonesian archipelago. We've been now operating for more than 10 years in the high-end luxury market. Venides was built in 2019 or completed in 2019. We pretty much built it from scratch over 3 years. It has 5 guest cabins, all en suite, ACs, TVs, Starlink, Wi-Fi, a huge lounge, bar area, 2 tender boats, and and we pretty much cruise all over the country, different regions, different locations. Quite seasonal, but we try to be in the right spot in the right time. As you all maybe know, Indonesia is a pretty big country. We have more than 17,000 different islands. Of course, there are a few main islands like Bali that everyone knows, Java, Sumatra, maybe Raja Ampat, Komodo, Flores, but there's a lot more to see. And our biggest goal and our biggest aim was always to explore more. That used to be our first slogan from our yacht, from my company, Venidas Liverboard, is to explore more, trying to venture further east, further north, and find these last little hidden gems. We are mainly focused on scuba diving. Still, we do a lot of island hopping, leisure trips as well, which have been a quite big success in the past. Because Indonesia is very diverse, a lot of biodiversity, a lot of different topographies, beautiful, stunning beaches that allow us to cater for everyone. Scuba divers go scuba diving. Maybe there are some people on the boat who do not dive. They want to do water skiing, want to hang out on the beach, have a beautiful, sophisticated beach setup, beach picnics, kayaking, snorkeling, sports fishing, and so on. In the background, you see a few different landscapes and a few different destinations that we travel to. So number one would be, or the main knowledgeable one would be the Komodo National Park, Raja Ampat, the Banda Sea, Spice Islands, Ring of Fire, and more. 5 cabins, usually 10 guests, charter guests, nice fully stocked kitchen, fully stocked bar, lounge areas, sun decks, a massage room for your spa treatments, big indoor lounge, AC, Starlink internet, Wi-Fi, smart TVs. All cabins have their ensuite bathrooms, hot water showers, of course, and some nice dining, some nice lunch, nice breakfast. So basically, your luxury home at sea for the stay in Indonesia. It's a very traditional boat, as you can see, and we like it that way. And we just try to reinvent the standard a little bit, and I hope we could do that. Thank you. See you on board.
So some incredibly rich content there, and we hope you found that useful. All of that will be available when we share this webinar as well. We just wanted to change tack now to the upcoming ICE event, the International Charter Expo. We recently, and we're very excited to do so, announced our partnership with ICE beginning this year. ICE has quickly become the largest networking event in the charter industry. It is bringing together in Amsterdam over 600 companies and over 1,500 charter professionals or industry professionals. And that's in Amsterdam, as I say, from November 13 to 15. If you're not attending and can make yourself available in Amsterdam on those dates, highly recommend it. You can click on this button to register. Of course, for anyone who is part of this webinar, you can use the discount code Ankor15 and you'll get a discount from those registration passes. Myself, Mike, Francesca and Vanna from our European team will be there, and we'd be delighted to meet with any of you who are keen to attend.
Welcome, everyone. Really appreciate you guys joining for that webinar. We actually had a few questions. This gets displayed on a few different platforms. So we have a few questions that came through, which we can distribute off to Gordon. Christoph has joined us as well. Thank you very much for that.
Maybe the first question for you, Mike. One from Laurie. How many yachts are chartering in Thailand on the Ankor platform?
We currently have 29 listed in our yacht calendar. And there are 3 central agencies and 13 yachts going through the sort of upload and verification process. We do require central agency documents to be cited and lodged against each boat. So we have 13. And I imagine after a webinar like this, we tend to get quite an influx of boats that list after we do a market awareness like this. But we currently have 13 coming online in the next week or 2.
And yeah, please, guys, feel free to add more questions in either the YouTube feed or on LinkedIn. They come through to us in StreamYard. There's a question here from Nicholas. I might direct this to you, Christoph, if I can. It's around the relocation time. So the question is, what is the relocation or travel time for the West Coast to East Coast? And is it something that happens frequently?
I don't think I understand what your question is about. Sorry.
So for yachts that are based on the Phuket side of Thailand in the Andaman Sea, what's the time for the yachts? If I've understood the question correctly, what's the time required for that yacht to relocate from the West Coast to the East Coast?
Oh wow, yeah. So you mean going from Phuket to Koh Chang, something like that?
Yes. Koh Samui is what Nicholas asked for here.
Yeah, that's not what we frequently do, of course, but I would say you have to take about 2 days to get from to Koh Samui.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And another question, maybe Gordon, I'll pass this one to you. So from Anna, what are the best months to travel? You said that there are 10 months. What are they?
Okay, I mean, in the Phuket, so the west coast of Thailand, really you're looking from November the 1st until the end of April. And then for the Koh Samui area, you're looking at the end of February to the end of August.
Perfect. Fantastic. That's all the questions that we've had come through. Happy to wait for a moment more. If not, we will continue to capture any questions after the webinar. Thank you, Gordon, very much for your contribution, as to all of our CAs. And Christoph, thank you for attending as well. Yeah, it's a really exciting opportunity, and we'll be sending this webinar out to everyone who's registered. And yeah, look forward to a great response. We really appreciate it.
Yep. So for everyone, we'll be sending this out. There's about 8,000 charter brokers this recording will go out to. And obviously this will be posted on YouTube and also LinkedIn. A lot of our brokers in the US, it was too early for them to join. So they'll be watching this over the next coming hours, and then the US election straight after that.
Oh, we've just had a late question come through from, I hope I pronounced this right, Josette from Odyssey, asking if the Andaman Islands are still limited to dive boats.
Yeah.
Christoph, I'm happy for you guys to.
Not exactly. As you saw in the video, we are going to start over there next year, September. We're going to bring some boats over there, but we only will offer crew charters. Yeah, bareboat charters is not allowed over there at the moment.
Perfect. Okay. We'll give it one more moment because there can be a bit of a delay. We'll give it another second. Cool. Well, actually, any other questions that do come through, we can send them off to the presenters. So, Gordon, again, thank you so much.
Oh, there is another one.
I keep saying that.
From Lisa.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a couple. This is good. This is what happens. We might come back to your question, Lisa, but there's a follow-on from Josette regarding your guys' response. So the first question is there a lot of paperwork to do prior to the charter?
Sorry, you mean for Andaman?
Yes.
Well, there is some paperwork to do upon arrival, but we will take care of this. So your clients will not need to wait for the paperwork to be done. While they arrive at Port Blair, they can head to Havelock without waiting times. During that time, the papers will be arranged, will be scanned and sent over to Havelock, where they can board immediately. So there will not be a loss of time.
Terrific. Thank you. And Gordon, we've had a question from Lisa from Super Yacht Agent asking if there are any yachts that can cater for more than 12 guests in Thailand.
Probably for a term charter, I would guess. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. At the moment, there's no yacht here that can cater with the passenger code of more than 12. We have had yachts like Laurenelle come through, but they're not based here. So they only come for the season. And I think most people will know that they can take 36 guests on board.
So the charter license, Gordon, isn't limited to 12, correct? It's just the vessels that happen to be available, correct?
Yeah, you can, as long as say you've got insurance and you're a charter yacht, it won't matter if it's plus more than 12.
Okay.
Terrific.
Every time I say the questions are done, one or two more pop up. So
that's okay. That's good.
Yeah, Josie
Everybody's
and Lisa.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
I do think, Lisa, there are boats on our platform that if you're doing a day charter off of Koh Samui or Phuket, they can accommodate obviously a higher number for just cruising for 4 hours or a day. But I think Gordon's right for the cap of the term charter for the available stock at the moment.
Terrific. Well, we might call it there. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for your time.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Have a lovely evening. I know it's late in Sydney.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
Gordon.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.